Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Jay Grissom's top 3 reasons here. Reasons for what? Well, why does XRP have so much sell pressure? I know XRP has been selling off despite the positive verdict that we got just a couple of days ago. But guys, this is par for the course. We got to remember we are still in a spec market, so don't expect the price to just continue to go up and up and up. At this moment in time, I mean, best case is now that we have the clarity, so we do have that runway open for XRP to behave like other cryptocurrencies in the space. Once we do see that altcoin rally, once we do see Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs, I mean, just taking a look at XRP right now, we are sitting above that trend line that we were getting so dangerously below over the last couple of months. Dipped down in here, came back up, then dipped down again when the Bitcoin price dipped. Now we're sitting up fairly high as of the time of this recording, much higher off the base of this trend line, in and around 58 cents as of the time of this recording. So there, I just gave you a few reasons for the sell pressure. Jay Grissom here giving his 3 ideas. Trends are strong, just a reality of the market. So that's the thing, right? XRP is subject to market activity, the same as other altcoins are too. Lots of bitter XRP retail holders who are finally capitulating from holder fatigue. You know, you don't see this too much, but there's a point in every market where that does occur. See the XRP rich list. Over time, you can see many small accounts giving up and selling off. So, if you've been following the XRP rich list for a while, I guess that is a trend that, at least Jay has noticed there. I haven't noticed that particularly. I do think, XRP holders are some of the strongest bunch in the crypto community, but I guess there are some people who just finally just say, I'm done with this. I'm done with the headache. I'm done with the stress, with the pressure. Number 3, he says lots of established players in the space who want to continue being the middlemen that the XRPL replaces. So this is a bit of an out of the box kind of reason here. With something to lose if XRP wins. Side note, he says, every asset has similar forces working against it. So think of Amazon. They had a lot of traditional retail fighting in. Tesla had an entire vehicle industry of established manufacturers. And Ripple has the top players of the correspondent banking ecosystem, plus an entire crypto market. So, change is inevitable. Nobody said that this was going to be a smooth ride. I guess at the end of the day, we got to think to ourselves, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of unknown factors that get the crypto market up and down. And, for our stress and, because we've been put through the ringer, we are going to reap large rewards for this. This is also a reason why you should stay diversified, guys. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. For more information on what I'm diversified in, you can find me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I have about 18 other altcoins that I do think are going to really perform well once we do see that banana zone over the next, 12 to let's call it 16 months at this point. Some bangers in there that I think, now as of the time of this recording, since Bitcoin is depressed, I think you can still get a steal of a deal on those. So patreon.com, it is only $5 a month if you guys want to follow my trading journey this time around. Wanted to thank Jay there for posting that. Now, Smoke also brought this to my attention. Okay, the only crypto company listed twice for having both investments by major players and partnerships with relevant financial infrastructures is none other than Ripple. This was from a report. I'm not sure where this report was from. I don't think he listed it here, but here we have investment strategy and the company involved and the description, guys. Ripple here through Santander, $32 million. You guys can see on the investment side, they were listed, but also on the partnership side, you can see they were partnered with Earthport through Fidor Bank. Ripple has also attracted many partners for its real-time payment system. So a company that is trying to permeate the sector in many ways. As Val does point out here, you got to think of the lineup. Chris Larson, okay, previously the co-founder of Elon. He also opened the peer-to-peer marketplace Prosper. And the CTO was Jed McCaleb, who started eDonkey, also the Mt. Gox Bitcoin exchange, the very first Bitcoin exchange ever. And then the VC capital funding, okay, Anderson Horowitz, along with Ben Horowitz, Lightspeed Venture Partners, Founders Fund, and the PayPal founder, Peter Thiel. Not to mention the fact that Google Ventures also invested in this too at the time. So we've got an all-star team here, not to mention David Schwartz and Arthur Brito, premier software engineers. So guys, this project is set up to win. And I think, if you've been following the channel or if you've been following, other channels that maybe delve into some of the conspiracies, I think it is quite apparent that Ripple and XRP are going to be the ones that do dominate the sector in the coming years. Tyler Winklevoss did come out posting this, okay, the relevant excerpt. Harris has not yet openly taken a position on crypto. So despite what we have been hearing, Apparently, there are no official positions yet that have been, that have been stated. Cameron Winklevoss says Harris is a no-show again for the latest crypto roundtable, but don't worry, she's really into crypto. She gets it. Progress is being made. We just can't point to anything at this time. Crypto executives meet White House officials to discuss policy grievances during virtual roundtable. Now, this was a big event. Chad Steingraber here did post this. This was directly, I think it was the day after we got the Ripple verdict. Crypto executives voiced concerns to the White House advisors on a call. Advisors to Vice President Kamala Harris was on a Zoom call. Executives from Coinbase, Ripple, and Kraken and Uniswap all did attend. So some of the major players here, guys, including Ripple. Advisors to the Biden administration stopped short of making any promises to crypto industry executives who voiced policy concerns, according to a participant on the Zoom call held on Thursday. The White House advisors didn't discuss any policy changes with the group, which included Coinbase, Kraken, Ripple, and others. And an earlier discussion was held in July. A White House spokesperson didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. So Tabitha here asking, is this real? Chad saying, yeah, it is. Interesting to note that even Cointelegraph did pick up on this. Industry executives discussed crypto policy with White House officials. So this, again, happened the day after we got the Ripple verdict. And I don't think that was by coincidence either. What else are they saying down here? So according from an August 8th report from Yahoo Finance, industry leaders discussed how the Biden administration might reset its approach to crypto policy as President Joe Biden ends his term in January 2025. And through Harris's campaign. So we have a bit of a different dynamic here because Joe Biden is deciding to step down. Harris is the next contender up. And so, many are thinking, especially those who are inclined to vote Democrat, are wondering, okay, how is this going to change? Is it going to change at all? The crypto executives reportedly pushed the Biden administration for regulatory clarity in the digital asset space, hinting at the removal of the SEC Commissioner Gary Gensler. Many in the industry have criticized the SEC under Gensler for being in enforcement actions against crypto firms that seemingly do not have a clear path to operate legally in the U.S. I'm assuming that if Harris is taking over, they're probably going to she's probably either going to decide to A, stick with the status quo because that is the party line, B, maybe change some things to maybe mask the fact that they still want the banking sector to win, or C, which I can't really see her doing a complete 180 and treating cryptocurrency the same way that maybe the Trump campaign is going to, but I guess it's all up in the air. I guess there's D also just saying, yes, we're going to do a complete 180 on our crypto policy and then just purely lie about it and not do anything. I guess that's another a fourth option. Party divide on crypto, of course. Neither President Vice President Harris nor her running mate Tim Walz has suggested they intend to make crypto a central part of their campaign. In contrast, Republican nominee Donald Trump announced his campaign would accept contributions in crypto. He planned to fire Gary Gensler if reelected and came out against introducing a U.S. CBDC. So that's all, positive news, I think, for Americans who really understand this thing, who really do not want to be subject to a landscape where they can, be Great Reset and controlled by global authorities. Anyway, I guess we'll have to see where this lands. And I wanted to thank Chad Steingraber, of course, Tyler Winklevoss, Smoke there, and Jay Grissom. I already thanked Jay. I guess I did not thank XRP Queen, though, for posting that originally. Mr. Man Guy's bringing us this. Crypto executives call for a regulation reset from the White House. Now, Stuart Alvaradi was also talking about this reset. If you guys didn't catch this morning's video, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. From the crypto industry, Ripple executives Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, Uniswap CEO Hayden Adams. We've got the Stellar Development Foundation, Danelle Dixon, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire, billionaire Mark Cuban, Coinbase Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal, and former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci, who's also big on Algorand. They all attended. Here's a bit of a snapshot of what was discussed. Listen to this.
Executives were attending a video call with top White House officials today discussing concerns with how the current administration treats the industry. Yahoo Finance's David Hollerith and Ben Werschel join us for more. Guys, it is good to see you. David, I'll start with you. What was the point of this meeting, David? What was the goal here?
Well, Josh, the crypto industry has been calling for a reset under the current administration. And I think there's also the element of the presidential campaign at play here. And also the fact that Donald Trump has come out in support of the sector, has really embraced it in the last several, I guess, year, you would say. So this was really industry executives meeting with current administration officials, and also a representative for Vice President Harris.
And
the
Ben,
point,
go ahead. Sorry, Dave.
all right, yeah. So but the point was really for them to air out their grievances under the current administration, the industry, and certain regulators, the SEC, most prominently, have been at odds in some disputes. And it was about airing out those concerns and then also moving forward into ways that the industry could feel more supported, if that makes sense.
Well, and Ben, what's interesting here, too, is there is so much speculation about the presidential campaign and their relationships, the candidates' relationships with the crypto industry. But this seems like it didn't have anything to do with the Harris campaign.
Yeah, I mean, the way I would look at it is kind of a first step. This is kind of a multi-pronged, call it a charm offensive, call it whatever you want, between crypto and the Democrats. Well, we had this meeting this week. We also have a meeting coming up next week, which is a larger crypto for Harris. We've seen all these big Zoom meetings since Harris got in the race. Black women for Harris, white dudes for Harris, and now next week we'll have crypto for Harris. So I think this will continue to evolve, and this was a kind of, as Dave said, was a kind of first step in airing of grievances with the White House side that we'll see continue in the weeks ahead.
David, I'm curious, did SEC Chair Gensler come up on the call at all? Do we know?
He did. We know, at least from a source familiar with the matter, that at least one person on the call brought that up. And generally, how the federal securities regulator has sort of been working with the sector, or aggressively been cracking down on it by the industry's perspective, largely was brought up and addressed. And so was the banking regulators positioning on crypto for banks. Crypto banking partnerships are obviously highly scrutinized at this point.
So there's just some more detail on what was discussed. Clearly, they have a lot of heavy hitters here from the crypto world who do want to vote Democrat, who do not want to vote Donald Trump in. So, getting their ducks in a row, I guess, is going to be very, very important. And, to really paint a clear picture, I guess, on how crypto adoption is going to occur in the United States, how this is going to work moving forward. Because, guys, this is their industry. This is their industry. Not only that, this is the market we are trading in. So, it's going to depend on who becomes president, of course, but it is really going to impact the crypto industry. A very hot button topic, I think. Another reason why this is important, and, the Ripple lawsuit verdict has given us a good foot in the door, a good head start. Black Swan Capitalist Verson here posting this. A lot of excitement about the Ripple lawsuit, but let's not forget that Bank of America discussed leveraging Ripple's technology and XRP over a year ago. And what they were saying was, what I do believe they said was, we do need to have clarity in the space. We do need to have a set of clear regulations in order to move forward. And once we do have that final verdict moving forward, we can leverage Ripple and XRP. Even JP Morgan and BlackRock have quietly described the use of RippleNet without saying it. This was the article from just from last year. Bank of America praises Ripple for impact on cross-border payments. In a recent report by Bank of America titled Breaking New Ground, Harnessing Payment Innovation in the APAC region, the role of Ripple Labs in the payment space in the Asia-Pacific region has been acknowledged by the Bank of America. The report highlights the significance of blockchain technology in digitizing trade documentation and the potential of Ripple's solution in revolutionizing cross-border payments. Bank of America recognizes the transformative power of technology in facilitating real-time payments. APIs are the key driver of real-time payment adoption, according to the report, and have revolutionized connectivity as well as transaction processing for customers. So, they basically are saying this is a sound technology, and not only that, we are ready to use it when it does become available. So they do already have a relationship with Ripple. They've been forging partnerships with numerous leading financial institutions globally. Ripple has, I guess I should clarify, including SBI Holdings, of course, the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, Banco Santander, Western Union, the UAE Exchange, American Express in recent years. But the company's collaboration with Bank of America in particular has been the subject of much speculation over the years because they have, made this relationship public, because even Brad Garlinghouse has gone on the record saying, Once it does happen that there is that clarity in the U.S., Bank of America is likely going to be that first bank that jumps on RippleNet. I think those have been very charged words in terms of a real world utility narrative. If we can get a big bank, a large bank like Bank of America on board, guys, do you know how quickly the rest of the banking sector, the U.S. banking sector, I guess I should specify, will jump on board to RippleNet? So it's really just a matter of time. Again, this was from a year ago now. Now, fast forward to today, we're now further along the path to that legal clarity. Black Swan Capitalist, he also did retweet this tweet that he originally posted back in October. Leaked confidential report reveals that financial giants like BlackRock and JP Morgan have been quietly accumulating XRP. So that is another thing. The leaked report, which appears to have come from an anonymous insider within JP Morgan, reveals that banking giants have been quietly accumulating more than 7.5% of their total wealth in XRP. This is a significant revelation as it showcases JP Morgan's confidence in the potential of XRP as a long-term investment. It's worth noting that JP Morgan has not officially confirmed this report, adding an element of intrigue to the involvement with XRP. So stay tuned, guys. So many things happening right now that are really going to help shape the future of finance. And I guess I should state this too from Smoke Guys, from CEO Brian Armstrong of Coinbase. Regulatory clarity is the only thing preventing institutions from allocating 10 to 30% of portfolios in crypto assets. This is coming from the CEO of the major crypto exchange in the United States, one of the major ones. It's listed on the NASDAQ. It is partnered. They are already partnered with BlackRock. So these guys are the institutional, I guess, ambassadors, bridging the kind of like the liaison between the crypto industry and the and regulated financial markets. And this is what Brian Armstrong is saying. 90% of institutions say that clarity will boost their confidence to invest in crypto assets. When crypto regulation is put in place, institutions will load up on their balance sheets with regulated crypto assets. So all that is posted here. I will link this in the description of the video for you guys. Think of that for a second. 10, 20, 30% of their investments. You got to think these are billions and billions of dollars. And even if we get a fraction of that, billions could enter the crypto market, guys, very, very soon. This market cap is only at $2.12 trillion as of today. So this market will, in fact, grow. And, based on institutional adoption, I think it's a no-brainer that we will see this get up to $10 trillion. I don't know if it's going to happen this bull run, but even just look at the Fibonacci, guys, $10 trillion at the high end. If we make a full fib to the 4.236, I guess I should say, again, this is the total market cap. We're not quite there yet. This market is going to soar with institutional adoption. And remember, guys, it's going to be the cryptocurrencies that have a real-world utility that are going to be the ones that they gobble up, that and Bitcoin. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. And for more information on what I'm trading, you guys can find me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month. It is a sneak peek into my trading journey this bull run. All the coins that I'm trading, my legacy portfolio, the $15,000 plus portfolio that I included for this particular bull run, and all my thoughts and moves. I do record videos every single time I do make a move. So for $5 a month, I think that is some pretty good value. Again, just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.